What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC25 video where today we're going to look at the genuine value of the exchanges and what they can offer you. EA re-released the exchanges today for the first time in FC25, and of course in FC24 they were very well received because you can create an 85, 86, 87, 88 and 89 rated exchange. You only needed one player for the pack and the packs offered really good returns. This year it's a little bit different. The few things that are different is, first of all, you need 4 players per pack now instead of 1. So we've got the 75 by 20 here. This is 4 85s. I've got 2 of these. The 81 by 20 is 4 86s. The 82 by 20 is 4 87s. The 83 by 20 is 4 88s. And the 50 players pack is 4 89s. So it's 4 players instead of 1. Of course, we have to take into consideration this year that we have storage. And in my personal opinion, there is way more access to fodder than there was last year outside of the exchanges. So I'm not like, I don't think it's too terrible. But the thing that I really dislike about this year's exchanges, aside from the fact that they're only there for 3 days, is the fact that you need exactly 89s and exactly 88s, 87s, 86s, and 85s, where last year it was 85s and above. Not that you would put it in there because why would you? But more specifically for the 89s, you know, if you've got like 2 89s and 2 90s, you should be able to do this. And so I really don't like that from EA. But what we're doing here today, guys, is I built 2 of each of these. What I want to do is have a look at what we actually get and what we can do in terms of recycling it and what we've got left at the end. Now, this club is empty for players except for players on the transfer list, which doesn't matter for these because it's obviously these are untradeable. And so we're going to rip these open. We're going to see what we get. I mean, we're starting with here, and I'm going to use, I don't want to use the daily content to get stuff back here. What I mean by that is like the 85 combo upgrades or the daily gold, silver, bronze, etc. upgrade. I don't want to use those things to see what we can do. I want to use the team of the week upgrade and the 83 plus player pick, because I think they're going to be the things that we recycle these packs into to give us more value back. Now, of course, it is fair to note that we have spent 8 85s, 8 86s, 8 87s, 8 88s, and 8 89s. So how much of that do we get back just from opening the packs? And then how much of that do we get back from the actual specific grind? We get our first 85 rated player there, which is Palhinha. So our first 2 packs weren't so great in terms of what we got back. We've now got 2 81 by 20s. Do we get our first walkout? No, we do not. Do we get some more 85s? Yes, we get Russo and our first duplicate player. Coming in next, we are going to get ourselves another 81 by 20. We don't get anything good out of this. There's our first walkout. So we've got our first 87 rated back before we've even opened the packs that contain 87 rated players, which of course is very, very nice. We've now got 2 82 by 20s, still no shapeshifter for us, but another walkout. This is going to be Rudiger, I believe. The double walkout. Why not EA? It is a double walkout. Let's go. So we get ourselves, wow, 186, 87, 88, and 89 in there. That is absolutely fantastic. Everything that's 84 and below rated will reintroduce into fodder to see what we get back. Everything above will save to see what we're left at the end of it. Now we're going to be getting here, by looks of things, William Saliba. There's another 87 back, and then a whole bunch of 84s. Another 85, and we're starting to get a lot of duplicates now, and we haven't got to the big packs yet. 2 83 by 20s, guys. Still no shapeshifter, but it's not necessarily about that. 2 86s and 2 85s is unreal. An 87, it's unreal. It's not necessarily about do we pack a shapeshifter or not. It's about how sustainable is this grind. How often can we continually repeat this grind over and over and over? There's another couple of 85s in there. Some 84s and 83s that will go into Team of the Week picks. And I want to show you guys in a moment as well why I think Team of the Week picks are so valuable. Now we've got the big packs, guys. 84 by 10s. We've got an 84 by 10 in here, an 85 plus guaranteed, 50 players otherwise. We're going to get an 88, 386s, 385s, 485s, and some extra fodder. And then last but not least, another one of these 50-player packs is going to give us no promo card yet again. Of course, walkouts are coming out of this. We get an 87, 86, some 85s, 84s, and 83s, more 86s and such. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and clear this account out. Everything that's 85 and above will remain. Everything that's 84 and below will go into Team of the Week player picks. Sorry, Team of the Week packs and 83 plus player picks. And I will be back once we've got rid of absolutely everything. Well, guys, I got back way more than I thought I would get back. I've got one rare gold left that's not an 85 or above. I've built some 83 plus player picks and an insane amount of Team of the Weeks. So I've just got Bryce Samba left there. And when we look at the club otherwise, we've got 189, 288s, 487s, which covers off one of those 87 rated packs. We've got 786s and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 85s. And in storage, we've got an 87, an 86, and 285s. We don't need much from these Team of the Weeks and player picks to come out on top. And the reason why I prioritize Team of the Week specifically, so I've got 14 of these player picks, by the way, which is insane. There's another 85, which is great. We'll use whatever we've got from this to rebuild all of the packs that we can and all of the player picks that we can for the 83s and 82s that we get. There's an 88, that's superb. And we'll see what we're left with. But the reason why I went for the Team of the Weeks over the picks, maybe I should think I should go for the picks, is because the Team of the Weeks regularly throw up 85s, 86s, and 87s. And so, in terms of like the infinite grind, guys, I actually think it might be there. Based on what we got back from what we've done so far, it might be there. There is another 88. I'm just going to send those in so I can see these on the screen without having to scroll all the way past. Another 87 pop, which is good. It's the 89s that we need more of because, of course, we get 50 players and a guaranteed 84 by 10 from those 89 exchanges. But if we end up with like loads more of the 87s, 88s, and 86s, I'm also okay with that. It will be interesting to see what we come away with from what we started with. This is going to be the end of the player picks. And a Casemiro there to finish it off. Now we've got, I think I had about 10, 12, something like that, Team of the Week packs. Obviously, I think, not obviously, but I think the thing, so I've got 12 of them. I think the thing that's really intriguing is the fact that 88s, I think we're ahead on. 87s, I think we're ahead on. 86s, we are definitely ahead on. 85s, we are definitely ahead on. It's just the 89s that we will not be. But if we're ahead more on the 85s, 86s, 87s, and 88s than we're less on the 89s, that's okay. The other thing that's really cool is when you're doing these Team of the Week packs, for example, there are so many SBCs that require informs. So the 84 rated or the 90 plus rated informs that you get, you can throw into the 85x5 combo upgrade. You can throw into like the icon SBCs or the player SBCs that require informs or Team of the Seasons. And then for the 85s through 89s that you get, you just put them back into the exchange. So although the initial thought process was that this grind is not good, or this is EA being EA or whatever, I think that EA have actually given us an infinite grind that is just different to the grind that we had last year. That doesn't mean it's worse, just means different. Once we get through these Team of the Week picks, there's our first walkout Team of the Week. It's an 87 Camwa. Once we get through these Team of the Week picks, I will go and grind the exchange packs out again. I'll show you what's left, and then I'll show you, like, you know, because we're going to have some 84 informs and stuff, some 83 player picks and stuff left. I'll show you what's left, and then I will show you what we've rebuilt from getting the upgrades in, I think you're going to be surprised at just how much we get back from what we've spent. Obviously, I want to pack promo cards from it. We haven't so far, but let me go and regrind what we've got, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, guys, I'm back. I'm just shy of one more 85 rated pack by one 85 rated player. As you can see here, we've got 484s on the bench as well. I've still got a couple more 84s and obviously lots of informs. I've still got 2 87s, 186, 188, and 189. So we're halfway towards another 87 rated pack, a quarter of the way towards another 86, 88, and 89 rated pack, alongside the 84 rated inform we've got there, and I'm 185 rated away from here. What I built was surprising. Obviously, we didn't get an 89 rated pack, but what we did get was 5 75 by 20s, 2 82 by 81 by 20s, 2 82 by 20s. So these covered themselves off. 183 by 20, but none of the 50 player packs. It might not quite be. It might not quite be an infinite grind, but it is very close. And when you take into consideration the daily play, all of the content that you get from like Rush, Rivals, Champs, squad battles, the cups, like all of the ways to get fodder, basically, like really easy ways to get fodder. This feels quite good. It's not infinite, but it doesn't require an insane starting amount to give you a humongous return. The thing that I want, though, is to hit a promo card. There's our first 85 rated player. And again, all of those low rated cards will go back into the player picks. All of the 84 to 81s will go back into Team of the Weeks. And all of the higher rated cards will go back into these packs. We do get a walkout there. It's an 88 Irene Paradis, which is another beautiful thing. So, although I think if I had to say, are these as good as last year? No, they're not. Are they bad? No, they're not. They're not as good as we would like them to be, but they are definitely not as bad as people are making them out to be. It would be brilliant if we could finish on a shapeshifter. I mean, I could go ahead again and do the same grind again. Ooh, another 89. Nice. I could go and do the same grind again and see what we end up with again and see how long it lasts. But last, shapeshifter, let's go. It's Kogel only. Be a double walkout, I dare you. It is a double walkout. Oh, let's go. Oh, ha. It's Kimmich. I bet it's Kogel anyway. I bet it's Kogel still. Ooh, Milito. Nice. Nice. There we go. We finally hit a shapeshifter, guys. Yeah, I could do it again, but from what we've got here, we'll be able to go again and get some more, and then you'll be able to do it again and get some more, and then do it again and get some more. And so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. As I say, it's not quite as good as we would have liked it to have been. I am very tempted. You know what? I might do it. No, I won't do it one more time now. But if you guys want to see a situation where I start with like a set amount and just keep going and going and going. We're 189 short now, guys, of another 89 rated pack. And we could take all of that fodder that we just got again and put it through again. And so when we actually look at what we've got after we did 2 of each one and then went and did the full upgrade run through, we have got, again, 189. That can't be right. Where's all the players? EA? Where are all the players that I just got? Got 186 Carvajal there. There you go. We've got 389s, 288s, 387s, 286s, 785s, and all of the fodder to dump in yet again. And an 87, and more fodder on here. We would be able to build another insane amount of packs, and do this again and again and again. And so, this isn't going to be a super long video. I just really like the fact that all I started with was 2 of each pack. And I honestly think you'll be able to just go over and over and over and over and over and over until you eventually run out. But over time, you will get an insane amount of packs to do it. So I would absolutely grind these, guys. I would absolutely grind these. What I would be doing is grinding the 5 squad shifters, then putting everything that's 84 to 81 rated in Team of the Week upgrades. Once you can no longer afford a Team of the Week upgrade, put everything else you've got into the 83 player picks. Open all of this, then put everything that you've got from everything back into the squad shifters and repeat the process again. And you're just going to have a great time. Guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.